if you drive a lot in the snow, you have to make sure that your vehicle is in prime condition for, well, whatever you're getting into. And that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be just some quick tips that you can that you should do before you head off on the road. So let's get to it. All right, first things first is the tires. You have to make sure that your tires are good and in good condition for the road, because think about it, the tires, they hold up the whole weight of your vehicle, and your life is inside the vehicle, so you have to make sure that's good. So you'd want to come underneath here and check everything. See, there's no nails, no rocks. Make sure the tire sounds good, and just normal check before you hit the road in a snowy condition. Number two is mainly only going to be for pickup trucks, because they have beds in them, and what cars do not. And you could do the same with a car. It's just going to be a little extra work. So if it snows and you have a like a cover over the pickup truck, you might want to roll it up, because then when the snow falls in here, it'll put weight on the bed, and it keeps the truck more planted on the ground when you're on the road. You can do the same thing with a car too. You can just put some heavy stuff in the back, maybe if you have some sandbags sitting around, and you need to make sure that your fuel tank is filled up, because generally fuel tanks will be in the back half of your vehicle, and it'll add about another 100 pounds of weight in the back, because a full tank is like 100 pounds. But if you have a sports car where the fuel tank is in the front, like a Porsche 911, well, that sucks for you. Another thing is some people put Ziploc bags over their mirrors, and in the morning they'll just pull it off. But once if you have some big tow mirrors like this, what do you do then? Well, let me show you. Well, there you go. You just get a little polythene bag from like your local grocery store or something. You slide it over, and then you can just tie it with a little zip tie to make sure the thing won't go flying off. Pull it a few times and it'll be perfectly fine. And let me just show you, boys, just to show you how good this works. Check this out. Alrighty, boys, you just saw how cool that worked, right? All the snow just comes and sits on it, and you just brush it off. And then when you need to take the bag off, just grab one of these. Last thing you should prepare for is prepare for going out pretending like you're gonna get stuck. Go out knowing that you're gonna get stuck, so bring the proper equipment. Bring like an extra snack in case there's an accident and you might have to sit in traffic for a little bit. Bring the proper equipment that you'll need. Pretend if you get stuck, to get you out if you get stuck. Bring the proper equipment that you'll need, and that pretty much covers it all. Of the do's, the things that you should do when you're going out. And I think this was the biggest one. Make sure there's weight. I mean, this was filled up to like where these straps are, the strap hangers are, and it's melted a little bit, but it was full when we were on the road with it, and it's dirty now. We'll have a video on that, on how to clean it after a snowstorm. But yeah, that pretty much covers it for now. Another thing that you should absolutely check is topped off before you hit the road in the snow is your windshield wiper fluid. That is a thing that will keep your windshield clean so you can see out of it. And contrary to that is its bigger brother. Another thing you have to make sure is that is in pristine condition is your windshield wipers, because they're just as important as windshield wiper fluid. You can't have one without the other. And you need to have this, because this is the only thing that can keep your windshield clean while you know there's snow and there's dirt on it. So as you see in this truck, they are absolutely very good, because the truck only has 1,000 miles on it. But let's say if you have an older car, you should check before you hit the road and spend good quality money on wipers. Like, don't go to Dollar Tree and buy some like this one from Michelin, says 750,000 plus wipes. So wipes just as in cleaning your windshield wipe. So you have to make sure and like these are like 18 bucks a pop, but they'll work really long. So highly suggest Michelin's, and making sure that these are clean and good, as in you can just see if they're thick. If it's thick like this, it's kind of thick, it means it's good. And when it's gonna go and wipe, it'll wipe off pretty good. So you have to make sure that they're good. And last but definitely not least, you might want to keep a toolbox nearby, because you never know what's going to happen. Maybe just not you, maybe someone else is going to need it, but Any toolbox will do. This is a $9.99 one from Harbor Freight. This is a $59.99 one, Craftsman from Lowe's. So brand doesn't matter, you just need the right tools for your vehicle. So there you have it. This is everything you're gonna need to know when you go on the road and it's snowing out. A small tool set, these are not really that small, but brand doesn't matter. A full tank of fuel, topped off washer fluid, brand doesn't matter. You just want to make sure that it has something to do with it in the negative. Like this one, there's a negative 25. This one is positive, so plus 32. So you want something in the negative, not something like that. And then of course your windshield wipers. These are some high quality Michelins. Ideally you'd want something like this. And of course a full bed of snow. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please share this if you have a lot of snow coming in your area, and if you don't, well, you're lucky. Bye. Yeah, real drive car, don't even think about going outside because you will get stuck. Goodbye.